Hello, good evening everyone. Today we are on the third video. We are going to discuss about our story one, which is Maleficent, but we will discuss on the character and the plot. So who want to start first?
Before that, let me introduce my name first. My name is Jannah Binti Jalani, EX03591.
My name is Ainna Nadhira Binti Samsudin. My metric number is EX03612.
My name is Noor rizqin and my metric number is EX03564.
My name is Naneesha Murugiah. My metric number is EX03561.
So for the third video, I will choose the character of Queen Ingrid, which is Michael Prefer. Which is the Queen Ingrid. We all know that in the Maleficent story, we all know that Queen Ingrid is the one that with the bad character, which is she holding grudge and she revenge. At the end of the story, she wanted to start a war. She wanted to kill everyone and destroy the kingdoms and. That is the character of the Queen Ingrid, and in the story in the Maleficent story, we all know that she met strategy by knowing Maleficent weakness by cutting or shoot the wings
of
yeah,
the
sorry.
with the iron,
with the iron
balls.
balls, because that is weaknesses of Maleficent, and use it towards her. So she wants to revenge towards Maleficent because Maleficent causing her brother's death. So we can see those scene kind of related to how someone can hold grudge towards somebody because of their family's members. We can see nowadays there are so many cases happen in our country. Even in my friend's family, they hate each other between their siblings because of the hold grudge towards each other for a long time, which is bad, because they holding grudge is because I think because of they wanted to have wealth. I mean
The wealth of their parents.
Yeah, the wealth of the parents. So because of that, they
Hate each other.
Yeah, fight and hate each other. So they holding grudge, and also they revenge towards each other, which is they try to stop their brother to enter their parents' house. So then they're not welcoming all the other siblings to come, which is not good. And so that is my personal that is my friend's personal experience, which is I can conclude here. So in conclusion, we need to see the moral value that we can learn from the Maleficent story. That's all for me. So anyone wants to continue?
So as Rin said before, is one of the character in the Maleficent. So I'm also choose King Stephen as my chosen character, and the plot that I choose is when the Maleficent meets and fall in love with the king, Stephen, Stephen. Actually, and that's a plot that the fathers of the Stephen, the King Stephen, promised him that if he can get rid the Maleficent, because Maleficent has a power in that kingdom, so that father's king doesn't want that everyone have more power than him. So he promised to Stephen that if he get rid the Maleficent, he can be thrown
As the king
And so for here, the Stephen betray the Maleficent by lures her into traps that drowns her and cut off her wings. So she has no longer can fly, but she still have the power, but she no longer can fly. So the power will be quite reduced something. So that's a plot about the Stephen that I am very interesting. Betray the Maleficent. So I have read about the real story that about the betray, but it's a very very terrible betray because in 1983 there's a girl at Vienna, Austria who is being raped by her own father.
Wow.
Seen her at 11. Seen her at 11, and at 28, at the August 1984, her father trapped that girl in the basement room, and he made a twist that told his wife that their daughter run away because of something, the reason. So when her away, that she show the wife that a letter that is written by the, actually yes, the true written by their daughter, because by forcefully lah. So written that she run away, something like that, but actually that girl doesn't run away, but her father trapped her in the basement room. And the most terrible about this story, because she being sexually victim about 24 years in that basement room without
anyone know.
because the case is closed, because it
Cannot
doesn't,
find.
they cannot find. I don't know how deeply the basement room, that he doesn't know, but how that his wife also doesn't know about the basement room. And about 24 years, and she was born about 7 children. Seven children about her father's children. We call it father's children. It's terrible, right? So very very disgusting, you know. 7 children. And then for there is actually the most tragic, because the 7, I think it's more than 7 children, but also have they also have the children pass away. I think. So actually this story is being a movie. I thought it's movie about the room. I think.
The title is Room.
I thought it's room, but as I Google the room, it's quite different. Maybe they doesn't want to make it too realistic, maybe lah. But the room also said that they stay in the basement. So from that story, we know that if we being betrayed, especially for the trusted one, that lovely one that needs this from her family, it's very disgusting, and we have to overcome this betray something. So that's my just short plot and the real story life that I know. So anybody want to share next?
So the next character that I want to share is Aurora. As we know, she's the Princess Aurora. Okay, why I chose her character is because personally I felt that she's very kind, soft-spoken and brave. And she was I think the saddest part of Aurora, she didn't live her childhood as a kid. When she was born, she was sent to the forest because of the curse that she had, which is made by Maleficent. When her 16th birthday, she will get spinning wheel, poked by the spinning wheel and sleep to death, right? So I love her because Aurora has both courage and empathy, and she's not afraid of Maleficent harsh appearance, and she's incredibly forgiving of the pixie guardian, who more often than not cause her extra trouble. Aurora has no idea how she was born as a princess, as I said, but she has all the qualities that make her like a good leader. Excuse me about that. And the thing is, I think she was brought up normally. She doesn't know actually the one who cursed her was Maleficent, but then she has this connection with Maleficent all this while when she was in the forest. Even though after she knows that the one who cursed her was Maleficent, she still forgive, and we can see in the part 2 they will live together in the forest and love each other, which is it's not everyone can do that, to forgive that person easily after what they have done for them. I can relate this to one of the story that I can say is like is my mom. My mom, as per in Malaysia we have mixed religion. My mom is a Hindu. My mom is a Christian. My dad is a Hindu. My grandfather, that means my mom's dad, doesn't agree with both of their marriage. So they end up getting married. Get married in a temple. So my mom's side, my mom's parents didn't attend the wedding at all. So my mom was like separated from her family for 10 years. After my grandfather passed away, then only she went. That's also for the funeral she went. So it was quite sad because of their marriage. They couldn't be together with her family. The saddest part is my brother, my older brother and second brother, they always go to my grandpa's house. But then my cousin brother and my brother are in the same age. My grandma knows that that guy, that my brother is my mom's son, but my grandpa doesn't know. They told my grandpa that's my cousin's brother's best friend. So he always come and eat. If they saw my grandpa coming, they will run away from the back door. Like it's like some kind of, until the end. I think until he died, he doesn't know that is my brother. We all actually, my mom have 3 kids. He doesn't know about that, and which is, I think I feel bad for him because he couldn't forgive that. And also even though my father said also the same, they didn't like my mom at first because she's a Christian. They thought like if there's like a stereotype that if a Christian get married to Hindu means they will make sure that their husband also convert to Christian, which has never happened. They're still happily married. So they was like always like don't care about my mom. They always talk bad about my mom, like until like at some other point of time they had like a big huge family fight between my father's side. So we end up separate. So that's why we living separately from them. So now after the years goes and then we all get older, they understand, they forgive, and they get it. So now we all like being together. So it's like, I think it's about the forgiveness, and they say you need time to understand. But then I really feel sad for my grandfather because he couldn't see his grandkids, and which he missed in his life.
So okay, the character that all you have shared is quite interesting. Okay, so my character that I choose is Devil, which is he is a shapeshifter and Maleficent right man. So what I love from the character is he is very loyal to Maleficent.
Yes. Whatever Maleficent do to him, but he always follow the instructions.
Yes, I'm very fond of someone that loyal.
Yeah, like me.
Not really. Okay, the plot. Sorry. Okay, the plot for the I choose is when the devil being saved by Maleficent, when the devil trapped by the bird trap. On the movie one, Maleficent movie one. So the devil her servant her wings when Maleficent saved her. So the story that I can relate is from my mother's experience. Her friends have the credit card issue. She spent too much on shopping, or I don't know, but she has a credit card issue. So she asked for my mother's help, but my mother's also did not have money, too much money, so they refer to their boss. Their boss is very strict, but maybe it's her lucky because her boss, their boss understand and help her. So until this was happened almost 10 years ago, but until now, my mother's friend still work under that
The
boss.
boss is that she's loyal to
She's
the boss.
loyal, and even almost all of their friends at the department move to the other's office, move to the other factory that offer good salary and benefits, but she still loyal to her
To the boss.
because maybe she feel like the boss has helped her in the past, so she can go to the others department. Actually, last year the boss has retired, and my mother's friend is still helping her boss when the boss want any help from her. So for me, it's very touching because
It's rare to see loyal people. Yeah.
I'm very fond of loyal people, so I guess that my mother's friend is very loyal. Okay, that's
Should be
all.
loyal to me.
That's all.
And actually that's all for the third video about the character and theme, character and plot. And then for the next video, actually we will share about the next story, about the legend of Masuri. So let me summarize about a little bit. Legend of Masuri. Masuri is a pretty maiden that lives in Langkawi, and she is a daughter of Pandak Mayah and Cik Alang, and she is very beautiful. And among the guy that really want to marry her, she choose one Darus. She choose one Darus, and then she's actually one Darus should be happy because it's been chosen. And then in the absence of one Darus, the Masuri will be accused being cheating behind the one Darus absence. So that's behind one Darus absence, and that's most tragic things that the villagers doesn't even believe in her, that she doesn't even believe in her that she does not doing cheat, does not doing cheat on Wandarus. So they punish her by kill her, and before her killing time, before killing time, and she cursed the Langkawi will be suffer about 7 generations. And after she passed away, and they believe that maybe the curse is being real because the Langkawi being attacked by Siamese, and being drought, flood, and something else about too long. I think maybe the curse is real. So that the second story that we will discuss for the next video. And I think that's all from us today. Thank you.
Thank you.